Hello from the dung heap, everybody. These are my friends. A lot of them.
Friends.
There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
And we're live. Hello. SPTV. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. Good morning. Great to see you all coming in. So, hi. It is, wow, what day is it? It's already Thursday. I can't believe it. So, here we are. I'd like to talk a little or a lot about government and its role in all this and its responsibilities. And if you are not a U.S. resident, don't worry, because we got some things for you as well. So, don't touch that dial. But I would like to get right into it, and thank you all for coming. And I'm definitely going to do some greetings. I already see Farrell Cheryl. Hi, darling. Are you in Austin? You at Pearl Fest? Really excited about that. Definitely going to be watching all of the goings on at Pearl Fest. So yes, I'm going to just get into this, and then we'll talk. I'll do some greetings, and we'll see where we take it from there. But I just want to start with a very basic, I guess, a civics lesson, because I needed to refresh my memory. I haven't been in school in a long time, and even when I was at school, I didn't pay too much attention. So I want to just pop some things up and present some things and talk about it. So here we are. Add this to stage. Okay. So we're going to talk about contacting Congress and U.S. representatives, right? So what is a representative? Also referred to as a congressman or congresswoman, each representative is elected to a 2-year term serving the people of a specific congressional district. Among other duties, representatives introduce bills and resolutions, offer amendments, and serve on committees. So that's very important because they will introduce bills, resolutions, offer amendments, and serve on committees. And there's some more duties I want to talk about. The 3 basic duties of a congressman: it holds hearings to inform the legislative process, conducts investigations to oversee the executive branch, and serves as the voice of the people in states in the federal government. So you've seen congressional hearings, you've seen investigations over the years, I'm sure, especially if you're a U.S. citizen. And also, they are the voice of the people. So they are your voice, and they are answerable to you as a constituent, as a taxpayer. And guess what? It's election year, and it's a big election year. I don't want to get into the politics of it, but we're just talking about Scientology and holding a hearing to investigate, launching an investigation into their tax exemption status. And Congress also, the Ways and Means Committee, we'll talk about that as well. They oversee the IRS. So that's important to remember. And there's some other duties. 5 roles of congressmen. Roles include representation, legislation, constituency service, oversight and investigation, advice and consent, congressional leadership, personal office management, and electoral activity. Skills identified by members of Congress for selected positions. Okay, so that's something else, and let's see if I had anything else to put. Okay. So this is the basic rubric of how to contact, when you're contacting a representative, you want to put the date, the representative's address, a salutation, greeting, introduce yourself, your name, address, and school to identify that you are a constituent. Why are you writing to your representative? Ask for a response. That's important. Ask for a response. Thank your a lot of big words, even though I know how to pronounce them. Thank your representative for his or her time, closing with your name. Okay, so I am going to minimize that for a minute. So there's the basics right there. Now there's 3 ways to contact your congressman or congresswoman. There's email, and I posted a link. It says in the link below, it says how to contact your representative electronically, which is basically email. And it gives like a form, and you just put in I think they ask, and one of them they ask for your address as well. You put in your zip code, and you find your representative, click on it, and actually for Vermont, there's one representative for the entire state. But the good thing is she lives an hour away from me, and they do hold sometimes they hold meetings, so you can request a meeting, and I believe you can request a meeting with any congressperson. So you can, well, that's the 4th thing, I guess. You can meet in person. Good luck with that. I don't know if that's going to work, but so email, possibly meeting in person, and calling on the phone, and snail mail, right? Everything I saw as I was looking into all this is saying that snail mail is still a thing. They do open the mail. There were some suggestions, and I want to put up another website to show you some tips. And also there's a link to find the phone number and the address of your congressperson. So let me put another thing up here for you. One sec, guys. Okay, so this is from the ACLU website, and they know how to contact Congress, I'm sure. So it says here, writing your elected representatives, tips on writing to your elected officials. And I don't know if I have the link, but I will put this link in the description as well if you'd like to look over this. It says letters and faxes are an extremely effective way of communicating with your elected officials. Many legislators believe that a letter represents not only the position of the writer, but also many other constituents who did not take the time to write. These tips will help increase the effectiveness of your letter. And then it says, keep it brief. Letters should never be longer than 1 page. And you can read about that. State who you are and what you want up front. So in the first paragraph, tell your legislators, your constituent, and identify the issue about which you're writing. Hit your 3 most important points. So it says to choose 3 strong points that will be most effective in persuading legislators to support your position and flesh them out. And then it says this. I thought this was interesting. It says personalize your letter. Tell your elected official why this legislation matters in his community or state. If you have one, include a personal story. I thought that was interesting. It says personalize your relationship. Have you ever voted for this elected official? And I think this is important too. Keeping it upbeat, not like I'm not going to vote for you if you don't do it, but yeah, just kind of a little gentle reminder that it's election year, and you're thinking about who to vote for. And I really like this part too. At the end, it says, you are the expert. Remember that your legislature's job is to represent you. You should be courteous and to the point, but don't be afraid to take a firm position. Remember that often your elected official may know no more about a given issue than you do. And then it says you can get in contact, get the contact information for your members of Congress at congress.org. And when you click on that, all right, let me switch over here. Just bear with me, guys. I'm going to there's a typo. Oh, you made a typo? Okay. When you switch over to that, one sec. And yeah, just bear with me. I'll get to greetings and your thoughts and all that. And I'm flying solo today, so it might take me a minute to find your questions and comments. Okay. So I want to find the right one here. Okay, I believe it's this one. Yes. Okay. So I put in my zip code. And of course, your federal officials, of course, there's President, Vice President, Senator Bernie Sanders. This is for Vermont, of course. Senator Peter Welch. And then one lonely representative, and that's Becca Palant. So when I clicked on that, it just asked for my address. And I think this one asked for your address and your zip code. And then it gave her information. So it says compose message. You put that on there, and it'll give you the address and phone number if you want to call as well. So that is also in the description. I'm just giving you some option, guys. I'll tell you. Let me minimize this for. I could just be doing this just for myself. I mean, I'm sure so many people are probably like, yeah, I already know that, but I didn't. And I get this, I'm a little bit of a procrastinator. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I get what my hubby calls analysis paralysis, right? I'm really afraid, like I'm gonna write the wrong thing, or I'm gonna leave something out, and then I just kind of put it away. But I'm like, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna, you know, look it up and look at my options and consult the expert and all that, right? Um, I was thinking there's, just like with protesting, there's different ways to do it, right? You can use a form letter or a fact sheet or something. You can tell a personal story. There are some basic guidelines I think that are very wise to use, which are, you don't want to give them volumes and volumes of text that they're most likely it's going to be opened by an aide of theirs. And there were some little tips. I don't know, if how well they'll work, but hey, you never know. You're saying like use like maybe colored paper, like I was thinking maybe pastel, you know, um, a little bit of a bigger font. Although again, you want to keep it to one page if you're using snail mail. Analysis paralysis, yes, Storm, I hear you. I hear you. And also important to remember if you are a constituent of someone on the Ways and Means Committee, and particularly Jason Smith is the chair, keep that in mind when you write because you have even an extra oomph. You wrote a letter. Yes. Awesome. Nice. That's good to hear. Yeah. I am going to join that list of people that wrote a letter. So let's see if there's anything else I wanted to put up before. Yes. So there's also a link that I know that DOA has been sharing this and um, other activists and protesters and creators have been sharing another link that gives you like an electronic form and you can send it out. Something's better than nothing, right, guys? So even if you wrote a couple lines, just like, hey, I'm concerned about, the tax exempt status of Scientology. I heard they're a cult. Can you look into it? Something like that. Or you can write something, longer, or you can send it. You can sit on, if you want to call, if you're patient and eloquent on the phone, you might want to call. So go for that too. So yeah, there's a lot of ways to do it, and there's different styles. Trying to think if there's any. Oh, I saw another thing. I don't know. This doesn't seem to really matter much, but when you're writing a letter, it it said, discourage people from saying, as a tax, because that's what I would say, as a taxpayer and a constituent, once they know that you've gotten through and they know your zip code, they know you're a taxpayer and a constituent. So I can't even say it. So yeah, I guess that's something to keep in mind as well. If you want, if not, just toss it all out. That's all right. But I just want to put it out there, that there are things that we can do. If you're not in the United States, you can write to your own legislature or your own government. I know in the UK, Scientology does have a presence. There's, I think, Kelly Copter, she's got her chalk tack ready to go. I think there's 8 orgs, she said, in the UK. Even though they don't have tax exempt status, they still have a presence. They're still doing their thing, and they're still hurting people. So if you're, I don't know what other countries that it has a strong presence, that's something you can do. You can also, there's a link in this video to sign the petition that Jessica Palmadessa crafted for, basically put it out there to spread the word about revoking tax exempt status. So that's another thing that you can do. If you haven't signed that petition, you don't need to be a U.S. resident to do that. So did I get my spiel out? I think I did. Okay. And I have some more pictures to show you later on, like I always like to do. And stand by for a little sip of water here. Okay, see some good comments. I'm going to try to start as I go along. I'm going to go all the way up. All right. And let's see. First of all, Janet from another planet. Awesome. Yay. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my God, what? and gifting 5 memberships. Yay. 6 new cubs. Thank you so much. I get so excited. I love that. Oh, another one. Jen Nelson. Thank you so much for joining. Yay. What? Another one? Annabelle. Welcome. Yay. New cubs. I love it. Okay. I was started to start from the bottom up, so I'll just pop up a few starred questions here. James Norris. Hello there. Doing the real work, Marilyn. This is terrific, with an army of us. They will listen. Yeah, you're right. Right. We got the numbers. So let's do it. Let's keep it going. I love that. Cooking with the grandma. Good day, Marilyn. I have written a letter as well. I also sway people in my recovery world to stay away from Narcanon. Some peeps have told me thank you when they realize it's Scientology. That's perfect. That's awesome. Yep. Just keep the word going here. Let everyone know Scientology is a cult. Tell them about their front groups. Tell them about the abuses, waste of taxpayers' money, all the things. And Janet from another planet was making coffee about 25 minutes ago. Awesome. Green-eyed lady. Hi there. Good morning, Marilyn Rose and everyone. Grabbing coffee. Everybody's got their coffee. I got tea today with my Demand Accountability mug from Kelly Copter's store. I love that one. Demand accountability, right? Stay Spirit, can someone make me a coffee? I wish I could. You got to come over here to Vermont. I would love that. Janet from another planet said she would, from Canada. Yeah. Miss Sunrise Dawn. Hello. Great to see you. Thank you to all the fabulous mods. Thank you so much. Here we go. George Massey, another mod. Good morning, folks. You know the routine. Buckle up. Store tray tables. Yes. Get ready. All right. Here we got Joel McCoy. Hello there, friend. Hello. Atkins in Texas with their coffee. I love it. Yes, I think we may have some homework assignments today, so everyone grab a pen, paper, just in case. Yeah. And Make sure you check out those links below. Eat more pizza now. Hey there, pizza. Good morning. Great to see you. Good to see you. Kansas Esky Gal. Good morning. At work as usual. Well, thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Paula, hey. Wow, I finally catch a Maryland Live. Hiya from Louisiana. Hi there. Good to see you. So glad you're here. And we got a never in. Good morning, all. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Alva. Great to see you. And Mischief Managed. Oh, all the people that are here. I love it. And thank you so much, Dr. Who Heather. Yes, that's the link. Especially if you're on an iPhone, I think it directs you to Safari. And yeah, if you'd like to join, it's $2.99 a month, and for that you get all these little emojis that I switch up a lot. You get a shout out every time from me. You also get, I do put up, and that reminds me, I have a video I need to put in for members only, but then I do release them a day or two later. So yeah, those are the 3 I can think of right now. Hey there. Oh, hell no. Hey, Sin. Hey, Mama Bear and Cubs. Great to see you. Lizzie the White Witch. Hello. Hello, hello. Good to see you all. Just getting into Southern Yankee. Hi there. Little Mink. Hey. It has been a while, Little Mink. Great to see you. We got Farrell Cheryl. Yay. She's in Texas. Nice. And Brenda. Sophia. Hello. Austin did turn feral yesterday. Yes. Yep. Did. All right. Sorry, just going down. You got Aya Rod. Hello. Amy M. These politicians won't even let you in their offices. Yeah, I did see something. Well, maybe because it's just Vermont, that the only representative for Vermont, because there's only like 1 million people, I think, in Vermont. So there's one. And she lives in Brattleboro, which is about an hour from me. And I think once a month she does have one day that she's in a local office. And if you're lucky, you can get 15 minutes with her. But I haven't tried yet, but I might try it. One sec, guys. I just want to grab some tea. Hey, there she is. Hey, Lori Plays. Hello, hello. You at Pearl Fest too? It's so exciting. I can't wait to see all the happenings in Austin. Jersey Jan question. What can you do if you live in a state where there's only a very small Scientology presence? That's a good question. And that's the same for me as well. And I was thinking, as a US citizen, I mean, you live in a country where there is a multi-billion-dollar cult that has tax exempt status. And it is a federal thing because they are trafficking children from other countries, taking their passports, locking them up, and I think that everyone has the right to speak about it. Yeah, if there's no Scientology, maybe it's not touching you exactly, but you can say, hey, I plan on saying I have friends, which I do. We all do. We all have friends. They might not have met them in person, but the second and third gens and many of the survivors, we know them. We know their stories. And so, yeah, that's a good question though. I understand what you're saying, but I also, they're on a federal level as far as being US representatives. So you pay federal tax too. So I would definitely, keep that in mind as well, because I think we have a right to speak up anyways. So Joel McCoy comment, write a letter, old-fashioned letter with a stamp. Email is easy to ignore. The letter must be kept and recorded. You have a better chance of having impact or attention. Awesome. Thank you for that. That does make sense. Send letters via snail mail as a certified letter. Return receipt requested, so someone has to sign for it to prove they received it. There you go. That's another really good idea. I like that. I like that. Always take a banana to a party. Okay, I'll remember that. Thanks for the advice. Oh, that's funny. Everybody saying hi to each other. I love it. Sophia, it's best to explain to them why they should care. Something like the image of the US suffering if Scientology gets to continue to operate like that, ultimately affecting tourism. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, and the fact that it's an election year, I think they really need to listen, right? So thank you for all the new memberships. I'm so excited about that. Annabelle wrote a letter. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Steffi Bauer, good morning to you. Good morning. Yeah, I hear you, Storm. Analysis paralysis. Yep. We got Allie Bally B, 1972. Hi there. Good to see you. Atkins in Texas. State your purpose in first two sentences. Good advice. Good advice. Yep. All right. Thank you for rejoining, Jen Nelson. That's awesome. Oh boy, do I have to sing this? We got cups, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control because the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. Oh, you got cup. Okay. Can't believe you made me do that. Well, you didn't make me, but George is so funny. All right. Oh, uh, Chris Anderson. Sorry to interrupt, but your son's music, where can I find it on Spotify? They're working on getting it on Spotify. They do have a channel. I did put it. Okay, I could put it in the description or something. They're starting to put demos out on their channel, and they do have a little music video. I think they've published maybe four songs, but they have probably a couple albums worth, and they are working on it. So I will definitely keep you posted on that. All right, just gonna keep going down here. Yes, please put question or comment. Is flying solo today, giving Nancy Alley a break. She's been so fabulous and helping me with the spicier streams. I really, really appreciate that. Question. I am my husband's dependent. Can I call myself a taxpayer? I'm not sure. Um, you don't have to say you're a taxpayer, just you live in whatever district, and yeah, your husband pays tax. I You're a resident. You're a resident of their district. That's what I would, you don't even really have to say that. You put your zip code in, and you live here, and you have a stake in it, and you do pay sales tax and other taxes. So yeah, everyone pays some kind of taxes. That's was you can't was the two things that are you can't avoid is death and taxes, right? Yeah. Sophia, to be honest, seeing these events happening from Europe, it really makes me consider if visiting the US is worth it. At least it at least reduces the places I'm interested in visiting that should worry them. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Kelsey, hi there. Just something to keep in mind. Yes, please contact your elected rep, but bear in mind that your letter may get no farther than whatever intern or staffer is charged with reading them. But try anyway. Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think about that? I mean, maybe they keep a running list of like the issues. Not sure. Hey, Jen, great to see you. Hello, hello. Julie Markham, yes, you are an American citizen. That's right. Uh, yeah, you probably file jointly. That makes sense. Yeah. Mhm. T. Curry, I wrote to my Republican congressman twice and he did not respond. Yeah. Yeah, it says to ask for a response. I'm sure you did. I mean, I'm not surprised that they didn't respond. The email one, the electronic one that I put in the chat, it says, or that I put in the description, it does say, like, check a box to request a response. My assumption is it would probably be like a, you know, just an automatic response, like, "Thank you for contacting us, blah, 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 blah," and yeah, just like one of those rote things that they send back to you. But, hey, I guess, like you said, it's, good to try. Oh, we got some Jezebels be flowing. Is George Massey involved in that? I like to yell at him. Gretchen Oli, hi there, friend. Great to see you, Gretchen. Hi, Marilyn and everyone listening while crafting and coffee by my side. What a great way to start the day. Awesome. Yeah, I've been crafting too. So I finally figured out, I think I worked out a pattern. This is a little squirrel keychain. Here he is. I was gonna try to put something like SP on his belly, but I couldn't figure out how to do it without having it look really clunky and kind of messy. So it's just a squirrel. And this is kind of a reddish one. And then I got more of a brown. I guess I could do a gray too, but yeah, I've been having fun with these. And I've been really trying to actually write down what I'm doing to try to whip a bit of a pattern. So yeah, we know you're guilty, George. We know you're guilty. Mischief, Laura and Cheryl are really shaking up things in Texas. Loving your work, ladies. I love them. They're the best. Declare Dave. Hey, Declare Dave loves suppressive Sherry. Hi there. Comment. If you have an ideal org, look up which politicians attended their opening and write to those politicians specifically. That is a really good point. Really good point. I like that. Kim White. Hi there. Great to see you. Good to see you. Catching up. Okay. Awesome. Um, all right, just going down the line here. We got Corn Freak, listening from work. Thanks, Marilyn. You are welcome. You got squirrels. Yes. Oh, now what? Yeah, I say that a lot. Oh, now what? Good morning, Marilyn. I'm in catch up mode, right? I did put the meat of the talk in the beginning. um, so yeah, so if you're just jumping in and you can go back later, but yeah, check it out. Because I got right into it for people that just wanted to figure out like what's she talking about, what's going on, and yeah, especially for the replay. All right. Yes, that was a great idea. I think that was Sin that said that. Oh hell no. Great tip about the certified mail. Yep. Sounds good. Kansas Esquigal, comment Marilyn. I sent an email to a person you emailed me about. Have them watch their email. Okay, awesome. I will do that. All right. That would be great if you could meet up, do some protesting, perhaps. Hey there, Bo Beats, No Sheep. How you, Marilyn? Just Xafag. Oh, thank you. I'm not feeling it this morning, but thank you. You are so cute. Janet from another planet, you're all very welcome for the gifted memberships. Yes, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Again, I got to clap again. Thank you so much. Oh no, Allie, Allie Bally B, Allie Bally B, Allie Bally B. I melted my spatula, so I'm using my fly swatter. Already got currents on. Funny. All right. Yes, Bo Beats coming in with the Rodneys, as always. I love it. I love it. Okay, don't forget Cubs want lyrics to the theme song. Yes. Austin did send me those, so I got to find them, put them up. Thank you. Right. Keep reminding me if I forget. Eat more pizza now. You might just receive form letters in return, like I did, but I stay diligent. Yes. Stay diligent. Right. Atkins in Texas don't have to say taxpayer vote. Yeah. Voter, future voter, constituent are most important. That's right. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. T. Curry, hi there. Every other every other time I've asked for a response, I have gotten one. I will not be voting for him again if he still does not respond, and I will be letting everyone know. Yep, that's good. Yeah, and they should be concerned with that. Absolutely. Pamela SP Butterfly, hi there. If a lot of letters arrive regarding a specific issue, the person will start to take notice. Yeah. And especially, if you live in Missouri or other states that have representatives on the Ways and Means Committee because they oversee the IRS, that's also another important thing if you do live there. Jana from Another Planet, question: who should the protesters make aware of the injustice and biases from the police against protesters? So ridiculous, especially the LAPD. Yeah, I think letters have been sent to the mayor. I mean, that's kind of like it's more of like a state level thing, but also it should reach federal as well. So I think the Ways and Means Committee is a good target. So yeah. Oh, you like a squirrel? Cheryl, I am actually sitting down and trying to figure out a pattern. So if you want it, let me know. I will try to let you know how I did it if you want to do it, if you want a pattern for it, because I know you make the little guys. So yeah, let me know. Bo Beats No Sheep comment. Augustine has templates, etc., for submitting forms to IRS, etc., on his channel and website, Scientology Money Project. He may be sus in my opinion, but he's smart. He's a smart, yep, smart sister. Yep. I was wondering that. He did come to mind last night when I was looking all this up. I'm like, who would have a template? And good idea. Yeah. So let me write that down. Oh, Jeffrey Augustine. All right. Okay. Sounds good to me. Thank you for that. Gretchen, only question: has anyone in the SBTV community looked into the possible negative fiscal impact of Scientology? Sometimes, if the legislatures are receptive to see how Scientology impacts the bottom line. Yep. Um, I don't know, but anyone can look into it. I guess like I said, I'm having a hard time figuring out how to approach this, and I get maybe a little bit intimidated because I don't feel super adept at this stuff, more like inept. So I'm trying to overcome it and use my voice to keep things rolling, right? As many of you already have been writing letters. So Miss Summer's on comment. I noticed Marilyn knew George Massey was in on the trouble before she even saw the comments. Yep. Yep. I know. I see it. Eat more pizza. Now, I've always thought that former Sea Org members should file past tax returns no matter what their income was. The cult might be uh, filing on their behalf, which is not legal. Yeah, they do a lot of things that aren't legal, like open credit cards in elderly, people's names, which is horrible. Um, Kansas Esky Gal. We only have the little branch of COS here that Kirsty set up in her hometown. Otherwise, the closest is Kansas City or in Missouri, but we'll meet up if she wants. All right. All righty. Sounds good. Sounds good. Gretchen only, even though they are tax exempt, they file Form 990 with the IRS. I could only locate Scientology Form 9 from 2020. Really? Hmm. Yes, because those should be. You got it, Cheryl. Yep. Sophia, worried about the waste of taxpayer money and interested citizens are a combination of word, they tend to react faster because they don't like you taking it online and being able to take credit. Yeah, well, they're definitely concerned with the bottom line, right? Yep. Um, who else we got? Hey, we got Karen. Karen Varmet. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. Oh, hell no. Comment. I personally would hit the hard points of child trafficking, child and elderly abuse, and identity theft. Yes. So I think that would be like, it says just do 3 major points, but abuses, that could be under, some of the abuses. And then you could talk about the, basically the tax exempt status, that where they have all these empty buildings that have tax exemption. They are a business, and that the this is are the things I want to put in there, probably, is about the US Supreme Court's decision that auditing and things like that their services that they offer should not be tax exempt because they're quid quo pro. Is that how you say it? Yeah, so they're basically a business masquerading as their business, and a human trafficking cult masquerading as a religion. Awful. Obese, no shape. I said in my onion. Yes. Do I still have the onion? I got to put that back in if I don't have the onion. I only have so many emojis, so I got to switch them out. It's hard to choose which ones to switch out. And I was so busy getting all my links and my notes and everything together this morning that I didn't switch any emojis out. I was gonna maybe do like the scales of justice, or like a gavel. I don't know, for Congress. Those are some things that I saw when I put in Congress in my Canva. So eat more pizza now. If the cult is filing taxes on the Sea Org's behalf, that is tax fraud. The cult would lose their tax exempt status. That's a good point too. And I would definitely look at the petition that Jessica Palmendesa is circulating, because she she has bullet points on many of those points regarding the exempt status and the fiscal and financial abuses. And that was one thing that she put, was the indentured servant thing, about the Sea Org. So yeah, there were a lot of good points in there. So I've just been kind of writing notes and kind of gleaning things to try to, draft my own letter, and gonna do it snail mail, I think. And maybe I'll call too. I mean, you don't have to do it just one way, right? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Bobeets. Thank you so much. They're so much fun. They are so much fun to do. It's just that, a little extra touch. I just see if I miss anyone. Yes, if you could like it up, that'd be awesome. Don't burn my biscuits. That's cute. Thank you. Yes, if you like and subscribe, if you're not, that would be awesome. Okay. The Journey 2020 PTS for Life has a template on his channel. His wife did a 7-minute video on the 3 violations. Okay. So that's Andrea. 3 violations, 501c3 tax status. Okay. PTS Jeff. Thank you. All right. And we could do, maybe a follow-up to this stream, and gather some more information. But this is just kind of what I came up with, spur of the moment last night as I was looking into it. And yeah, I'm definitely open to doing it. Yeah, I'm at PTS for Life, Jeff. Yeah, thank you. I wrote that down. Hi there. We got Leanie G again. Hey there. Good evening, everyone from the UK. Hello. Um, did I say hi to Ann Casillas yet? Hello, hello. Great to see you. Thank you, Stay Spirit. Yes, we do have a Facebook group. If you want to join that, there's the link. Um, Oh, hell no comment. I believe that child trafficking and identity theft are federal offenses. Less sure about child and elderly abuse. Would have to prove that Scientology is filing taxes for Sea Org. It would be hard. Yeah. Child trafficking and identity theft, absolutely federal offenses. And yeah, and those are two things right there that should get their tax exempt status revoked. So I was thinking of is it Jacob Harkey? He had that little catchy little song. He was playing the guitar in front of Big Blue, like revoke Scientology's tax exempt status. It's very catchy. I always think of that when people say that phrase. I think of Jacob's song. Pup Groomer 20. Hey there. Comment. Try to state facts as much as possible, like the impacts of the exempt status on the local economy of Clearwater. Gotcha. That's a good point. That's a good point. Declare Dave loves suppressive Sherry. Comment. In the U.S., if any crime crosses state lines, it becomes a federal offense. Yep. That's right. And that's the whole thing with the trafficking, right? Not only from different countries, but state to state as well. Yep. Gotta go feed the hubby. Okay, Mischief. Great to see you. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Ann, because he has 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I got 10 new cups. Yay. Thank you so much, Ann. That's so sweet of you. Love that. Thank you. Comment. Did everyone see Serge's statement? Yeah, I was thinking of playing that. Do you want? I think it's about 5 minutes. If you guys would like to hear that, put a 1 in the chat if you want me to play Serge's statement from last night. It was powerful. I'm not sure the exact timestamp. Do you know, Sin? It was around 4 or 5 minutes in, I think, and it went about 5 minutes. I was thinking of popping that up as well. So, no, if you guys would like to hear that, that would be great. We got a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. All right. See if I can find it here. I'm gonna just close some windows so I don't crash, because I have done that before. Okay, I'll leave the petition up, talking to myself here. One sec, guys. I should have had this set to go, but let me know if anyone has a time for me. Okay, thanks, Sen. I'll get it set up, and then we can play it when we get the timestamp. Awesome. So the name of it was A Call for Truth and Accountability. It's live with Serge and Oh No Nora. Okay. Serge's statement needs to be a short so it can be, yeah, or just a separate video, because I think it's definitely more than a minute long. Probably. Oh, missed something. I said if people wanted me to play Serge's statement. So I'm just looking for the timestamp. That's all. Hey, Mexican long hair. Great to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. We got lots of 1s. Awesome. Okay, just scrolling down here. Oh, 5:40. Okay, thank you so much. Perfect. Okay, let's do that. Five minutes, 41 seconds. Okay, let's do that.
It's amazing, guys. Listen up.
Recent revelations within our community have ignited a firestorm of emotion, as many of us survivors have had to grapple with the painful reality of yet more betrayals. Many of us entrusted our stories to platforms like the Leah Remini The Aftermath Show and the referral to attorney Brian Kent and Child USA. Believing in the integrity of figures like Mike and Leah, yet we have been effectively met with relentless attacks, spread of misinformation, distractions, all in an apparent attempt to further cover up betrayals. The journey towards truth demands uncomfortable conversations. We refuse to shy away from confronting the stark truth. Our demands are simple, yet non-negotiable. 1, full transparency. No more hiding behind veils of secrecy. The truth must be laid bare for all to see. 2, full accountability. Those responsible for the atrocities, particularly involving underage kids inside Scientology hotels and commercial buildings, must be held to account and come forward. 3, full repudiation. As a collective of survivors, we denounce the heinous acts perpetrated against us as children, as fully endorsed by our very own Scientology parents. Moreover, we are sounding the alarm, code red. Kids are still at risk as we speak. The facts are beyond abhorrent. The betrayal and cover-ups profound. Yet, in the face of such betrayal, where do we stand? Back to square one, forced into the role of advocates for all those kids currently still trapped within the confines of Scientology hotels and grotesque commercial buildings. Let us be clear, Scientology does not ensnare underage children without the consent and complicity of their Scientology parents. It is time to break the cycle of denial and projection. Mike Rinder, who was once trusted, now stands accused of betrayal. His actions reveal him not as a reformed ally, but as a predator in sheep's clothing. We have heard the voices of other survivors echoing our sentiments, confirming that Rinder remains a threat to our community. We refuse to be silenced. We refuse to let our voices be drowned out by whitewashing and denials in what amounts to decades and decades of full-blown complicity in furtherance of writings of convicted felon L. Ron Hubbard. The truth must prevail no matter how uncomfortable or inconvenient it may be to every last one of our Scientology parents, the ones who brought us inside of the hotels, the ones who took it upon themselves to override our capacity to consent and placed us instead directly in harm's way. In the face of systemic institutionalized child trafficking at an industrial-sized scale, we cannot afford to remain silent. The time for action is now. We stand united, determined to expose the darkness and ensure that justice is served in the interest of immediately ceasing the highly illegal and toxic practice of any and all minors being exposed to audits, ethics handlings, and grooming courses, the 3 pillars of Scientology. Inside any of the Scientology hotels and commercial buildings worldwide.
I got something for you, Serge. All right. We need to all give Serge his flowers right now for that, because that, we talked about your statement yesterday when you originally, read it to me, and it is just as powerful hearing it the second time than when you told me yesterday.
That was amazing. Yeah. We stand in unity, right? Jersey Jan, question, was LRH a convicted felon? He was indicted. I'm not sure if he was convicted, but I believe he says indicted felon? Maybe he was convicted. I'm not sure. But he didn't go to jail. His wife took the fall for him. But he was indicted as an accomplice, I believe. Yeah. All right. Let me put up some. And yeah, that was amazing. Mic drop, kick butt. Yep. Mic drop. No one can say it like Serge, and he makes so many important, valid points. And to anyone who wants to silence them meaning the second and third gens, I say, kiss my biscuits. I stand with them. And I know many of you do too. Lost for words. Serge said it all. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kimberly, hey Kimberly, great to see you. Yes, there is a petition, and that it's the one that you might have already signed it. The one that Jessica Palma-Dessa has been. I think there's 9,000 something signatures so far. So definitely want to get it over the 10,000, hopefully by today. And there's also information in the description of this video of how to contact your U.S. representative as well. And Kimberly, by the way, my email address is coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. If you could drop me an email, that would be good about something else, but so good to see you. I am doing some more starring here. Ooh. Yeah, he was convicted as abstention. Okay. All right, let me go through some start. Okay. Bo Beat Snow Sheep comment. By the way, thanks for starring my questions and comments on Kelly's stream. Ari, the process. The process church. I appreciate it. I know I can be a bit foreboding now. I know I don't mind challenging questions. And I know Kelly doesn't either. And I star everything. Even when I help Aaron out, when Barb when Barb's busy and I help Aaron out, I star everything, and it's up to the creator to decide what they want to read out. But yeah, let the truth be known when it comes back. Yes, I respect the hell out of that. No problem with that. Monkey's eyebrow comment. I sent a detailed letter to my U.S. senator and recently got a response. Not sure she even read the letter because hers was all about fiscal budget. Well, somebody hopefully read it, but maybe not her. Monkey's eyebrow. I agree. She didn't read it. It had nothing to do with damn budget. Right. That burns my biscuits to hear that. Yeah. Oh, now what? You there? I lost Lucy McBath to redistricting. She was the most responsive legislator that I ever dealt with in her district. Contact her, please. If you're in Lucy McBath's district, contact her. That's good. That is good advice. Mexican lawyer, LRH punched his wife in the face while she was sleeping. Yeah, his second wife that he didn't claim, was it Sarah something? Said that he was very, very physically abusive. Yeah. Awful. Talman Sunnies have illegal tints. Ruby, hey there. They're still getting kids in without parents. We saw that girl in the recruitment center from Russia, I think, who wanted to act. They recently did the free modeling classes and more free acting ones. Ugh. That's gross. Yeah. Yeah, they've been taking kids from Russia, Ukraine, Mexico, a lot of, I think South Africa, of course, Australia back in the day, and maybe even now. The Journey 2020 comment, he was convicted in France for fraud, bad checks. He left the country and didn't show up for court. Of course, they convicted him anyway. Yeah, he's a criminal, and he's accusing everyone else of being criminals, Oh, hell no. Monkey's eyebrow. Write back and thank them for the response, then point out that Scientology has nothing to do with the fiscal budget other than to add funds for the budget if their tax exemption is revoked. Absolutely. That is correct. Sophia, the French don't mind letting heads roll, not letting frauds in is the easy part. Yeah. Just going up to see if I missed anything. That's right, Sharon. No more kids in Scientology. Absolutely. Laisha, hey there. One of the aides read it and just copied and posted a generic template. Ugh. Yeah. One thing I was thinking, like, if we just keep at it and we got the numbers, there's thousands of people that know about this, and if they all contact them, even if they don't answer with an actual coherent answer, at least you get more eyeballs on it. You get more, oh, another Scientology. What is going on? You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, we got 15 letters about Scientology today. And they'd be like, and then, hey, one time they might be watching YouTube. They might be watching the news. They might be at their, put it this way, say there's a representative that goes to their kid's soccer game, and the parents next to him is like, oh, my kid was on TikTok the other day and they saw that, Scientology's a cult. And they'll be like, oh, maybe there is something to that. And then if someone has the guts, the balls to go before Congress and to say, hey, let's look into this, they'll be like, yeah, I heard that. I heard about that. So you never know. You never know. Hey, Joel McCoy, thank you so much for being here today. Eat more pizza now. First Amendment allows citizens to seek redress from the government. Yeah. Tom and Sonny's, I have illegal tints. Yeah, that's your name, right? I was so close to being one of those kids in the early 80s. The only reason I didn't get in was I didn't call because I was broke. Well, that's a good thing in that case, right? And Casillas, kids walk into Clearwater, Austin, LA, and many more centers with their parents. Yeah, we've all seen it, haven't we? It happens every day still. Ugh. Yeah. Just awful. Hey, Tom and Sonny's. We saw it night after night at the protests, and those effing people have the nerve to criticize when they got that stopped, if only for a few months. We're currently in month 5, so that's the result. They shut the testing center down. Yeah. And so they are making an impact, the protesters. They really are. And I support them 100%. And so what do you think, guys? We're going to do some letter writing and hold me accountable. Ask me if I did it. And I'll ask you guys if you did it. And let's make a goal, like by, what do you think? What's today? Thursday? By Monday, at least have something in the works. I think that gives us 4 or 5 days. I definitely want to do it. And let's see what else I got here. Definitely want to do a room raid before I end. But I also have a couple of cute pictures to show you. So let me get those on deck here. Hey, Roxy. Good to see you. Roxy Almeida. All right. Okay. Some of y'all might actually recognize these first two pictures. Let me know if you can guess who made these beautiful instruments. Aren't they gorgeous? So a friend of many of ours from the UK has a channel, and she makes these beautiful instruments. I think she calls them like a lute. Gorgeous. She makes those, and I'll show you the other ones she made. If anyone can guess who made these, and then I can share her channel. Aren't those amazing? Yes, you're right. Oh, I almost put you. I almost put you in timeout, George. Sorry. Joe DeCeppo. That's right. And her channel, I believe, is at Joe DeCeppo. Check her out. She is so talented. That is her. Aren't those gorgeous? I love them. Yeah. An oud. Oh, a lute. I thought she called them a lute. No, an oud. That's right. That's right. For some reason, I thought it was a lute. Yeah, she does call them an oud. Oh, I messed up. I'm so glad you guys are here to correct me. All right, I just want to start a couple more things. All right. And I have a couple more pics to show you here. Let's see who we have. Oh, this is cute. This is our friend Poet sent me these this morning. This is Phil. I've showed pictures of Phil, but I can't stop. Whenever he sends them, I've got to show. This was Phil when he was like 10 weeks old, I think he said. Look how precious. I love when they sleep like that. And they just hang over the side. Rocky does that too. I'm like, don't they wake up with a stiff neck? They are so cute. So cute. Don't burn my biscuits, Meryl. What you talking about? Sorry, I was trying to pop up your thing and I accidentally hit those three little things. It says, do you want to put him in timeout? I'm like, no. Oh my God. No, I need him. Yeah, aren't those beautiful? Yeah, and the puppy's so cute. I love Phil. Adorable. All right. Tammy. Hi there, Tammy. Could you please recap what information is to be put in these letters, to whom we should be sending them? Okay. If you rewound it, I actually the first 5 or 10 minutes, I laid that out. And I do have some links in the video down below. And yeah, there's different ways to contact them, and the links are there. They'll give you all the information. You can do it by snail mail, phone. You can call. You can calling and phone is the same thing. You can try to get a meeting, and you can send by email. So as far as the contents of it, there were some suggestions. I would suggest also, just look into, I think Jeffrey Augustine, someone said that he has a template. There's some templates out there. There's fact sheets. I'm going to try to piece some things together, and, you can write your own, or you can use a template. So there's no right or wrong way to do it. There were some suggestions that I read from different sites and things that I saw. So, templates are the content. As far as a form letter template, that wouldn't really be the content, but there are some fact sheets. And I think, if I know Jeffrey Augustine, I haven't really watched a lot of his content, but he seems pretty detailed. So definitely check him out. And this isn't the last stream I'll do about this. This is just kind of like a prerequisite, like, just like we're just starting it up, right? The priming the pump. And many of you have already written letters and are already into it. So we will definitely revisit this. Okay. Celeste, hey there, Celeste Commodore. I'm going to be sending a letter to my local children's aid about child auditing. Good. Good. Oh, Aunt Casillas, I also have a remedy for getting the pups to stop chewing on wood in the house. Take a grapefruit peel and rub the peel on the wood to release the oils. 1 of 2. Oh, dogs hate the smell. Makes your wood smell and look great. All right, then I will try that. We have done that with lemon. But yeah, I think I'll have to buy some grapefruit because I haven't had those in a while. Reminds me they're good for you. Oh, hell no. Hate their sin. By the way, I got some great dirty protest songs on Liz's Discord. Voting for favorites is still being accepted. All right. Check out Liz's Discord. Liz Ferris has a Discord. I think I did join that. I'll have to check it out again. We got Talman Sunny's protest equals months of saved kids. Saving one is a result. They must have saved so many. Oh, hell no. I'm so sorry to hear your original situation. I'm not sure what that was, but yes, they have saved by closing down that testing center. They've saved many. And did anyone see the stream with Confident Chris and Aaron? I didn't know that he had never actually had him on. Aaron had never had Confident Chris on, and he was like in a hot tub or a pool or something. He's so funny, and he had his little like ducky. He had duckies behind him, and he had duckies on his swim shorts, and oh my god, he's so cute. But he said that he was one of the originals that went to the testing center that was bilingual, could speak Spanish, and he did spread the word to the Hispanic population, telling them, un culto or whatever they say. Yeah, it's a cult. It's a cult. So ducky, ducky, ducky. Yes, I put the duckies up for I love that. Yep. Yep. Confident Christology. Everything's tology. I was hoping somebody would ask him. I was actually driving and listening to it. I was hoping somebody would ask him if he knew anything about anonymous tology. Of course, he's not behind it, but I wonder if that fake anonymous account tried to steal that. Yeah. Okay, everyone. I think I got out everything I wanted to present. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Let's check out who is live. I love doing these room raids. I think they're so much fun. So let's see. I was going to go over to, I don't see anybody in Austin yet. So why don't we do, let me get the link here and show one of our friends some support. Copy. And if everyone, even if you just go say hi real quick, you don't have to stay, but as many as possible, let's do a room raid on Denver J. I just love him. JDSA. He was arrested the other night. He's free. Does have a court date. If you can support him in any way, I'm putting the link in the chat. And yes, let's do a room raid to Jay. I'm so excited. Bye, everyone. I will see you soon. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll talk to you later. Zenu, Marlene, everybody partake. Cheers. This is good coffee. This is why, my hubby makes the coffee.